Good morning, viewers. I'm Syafia and you are watching ADGTV News. A new report from Freedom House is highlighting growing threats to press freedom worldwide. At least 26 governments have been targeting journalists living abroad who fled their home countries using threats, physical attacks, legal intimidation, and harassment on social media. This tactic, called transnational oppression, is on the rise, especially in authoritarian regimes. The report received shows that between 2014 and 2023, there were at least 112 cases where exiled journalists were physically targeted. Some were attacked, others detained, and in some cases, deported on questionable legal grounds. But physical threats aren't the only issue. More often, journalists face online harassment, surveillance, and doxing when personal information is shared online to expose and intimidate them. Jessica White, one of the report's authors, explained that these actions stem from a fear that truth and transparency will bring accountability. In China's Xinjiang region, authorities have even targeted the family members of exiled Uyghur journalists by threatening or detaining them. Journalist Gulchera Hoja described how several of her relatives were targeted after she began working for Radio Free Asia. A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy denied these claims, insisting Beijing respect international law and press freedom. A statement that contradicts the report's findings, Iran was named as one of the most aggressive offenders. VOA Persian reporter Mrs. Ahmadinejad was the target of 2021 kidnapping plot in New York, allegedly planned by the Iranian regime. She has since been under government protection in the United States. Ahmadinejad warns that transnational oppression threatens not only descendants, but democracy itself by undermining global freedom of expression. Jessica White warned that if transnational oppression succeeds, the world risks losing access to vital sources of truth. She called on democratic governments to strengthen protection for exiled journalists, including by simplifying humanitarian visa processes. She also urged social media companies to take greater responsibility since much of the digital harassment happens on their platforms. Transnational oppression also takes a psychological toll, often pushing journalists to self-censor or quit their work altogether. As authoritarian regimes expand their reach beyond borders, threats to press freedom and democratic values are becoming more urgent. Well, viewers, that's all for today's report. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep standing up for the truth. I am Syafia reporting for ADGT News.